Okay, imagine this. You're saving hours every single week using free AI tools that millions of students and professionals still don't even know exist. I mean, you know the feeling, right? Information is just scattered everywhere. Emails, downloads, a million random browser tabs. And honestly, half your day gets eaten up just trying to find what you need, let alone actually getting the work done. Well, the landscape is shifting incredibly fast, and relying on those basic chatbots just isn't going to cut it anymore. So welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into the absolute best AI tools you should start using right now. The reality is, AI has advanced so rapidly, it's fundamentally changing how we work, research, and create. Getting a handle on this specific toolkit today, that is absolutely key to staying ahead of massive shifts in the job market and, frankly, outperforming the competition. We're going to break down exactly which tool you need for which specific task. All right, let's jump right in. Here's our game plan for today. First, AI for deep research, then AI for better writing, AI for stunning presentations, AI for ultimate productivity, and we'll wrap the whole shebang up with a final summary.
All right, Section 1. AI for deep research, conquering information overload. Let's go.
First up is Notebook LM. Think of this as your personal AI document tutor. If you've ever stared blankly at a 100-page report, this is your new best friend. You simply upload your PDFs, your notes, whatever study materials you have, and it instantly turns into a private tutor. And the absolute best part, it answers your questions based strictly on the data you uploaded. So you're getting highly relevant answers without it hallucinating or, making up fake facts.
Next on the list, we have Perplexity. If you're doing market research or tackling academic assignments, this one is a total game changer. Perplexity is a citation-backed AI search engine. So instead of just dumping a wall of text on you that you have to blindly trust, it gives you direct, deep research answers complete with source links. You can actually verify exactly where the information is coming from. It's basically a super-powered research assistant that finds the answers and hands you the bibliography to prove it.
Now, for those of you dealing with heavy scientific or academic literature, these three specialized tools are absolute lifesavers. Elicit gives you literally superhuman research speed for navigating academic papers. Explain Paper takes incredibly dense, complex PDFs and instantly simplifies them. You can highlight a really confusing paragraph and ask it to explain it to you like you're 5. It's amazing. And SciSpace helps you extract facts and relevant evidence in seconds. Seriously, they take all the pain out of heavy reading.
Moving right along to Section 2, AI for better writing, crafting the perfect message.
So, we're shifting from absorbing information to actually crafting the perfect message. And picking the right AI for your specific task is going to save you a ton of frustration. Let's quickly break down the big three: ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. Think of ChatGPT for your general everyday problem solving and brainstorming. Gemini is your go-to if your workflow lives inside Google Workspace, because it integrates seamlessly with Docs and Drive. And Claude? Well, Claude is an absolute powerhouse for massive files. Its context window, which is basically its short-term memory, is huge. You can feed it an entire book or a massive legal PDF and then ask it to write a summary. No sweat.
Now, if you're a business owner or a content creator, you definitely need to know about Jasper AI. Jasper is essentially your automated marketing copywriter. It's the ultimate shortcut for generating high-converting ad copy, landing pages, and emails. But what makes Jasper really special is that you can actually train it on your specific brand voice. That means the marketing materials it writes sound exactly like your company, not some generic robot.
Which brings us to Section 3. AI for stunning presentations, visualizing your ideas instantly. Look, designing pitch decks and infographics used to take days of really tedious work. But with Gamma, it's basically magic. Step 1, you just type your topic. Step 2, approve the AI-generated outline. And Step 3, boom, a fully designed 15-slide presentation. You literally sit there and watch a simple text prompt transform into an investor-ready deck right before your eyes. It is wild.
And hey, if you need to visualize data for your reports, let me introduce you to Napkin AI. Napkin is a text-to-instant infographic tool. So imagine you've got this really boring, dense paragraph explaining a business process. Just drop that text into Napkin and it instantly spits out dynamic flowcharts, diagrams, and business graphics. It's a fantastic way to upgrade your reports or even LinkedIn posts and really make your ideas pop visually.
Okay, but what if you need to be on camera and you absolutely hate being on camera? Enter HeyGen. This tool lets you create professional explainer videos and training materials using photorealistic AI video avatars. You do this entirely from a text script. No turning on a camera, no messing with lighting. You can even generate multilingual content, where your avatar speaks perfectly lip-synced in a language you don't even know. Mind-blowing, right?
Rounding out our visual powerhouses are 3 next-level generation tools. Google Veo 3 lets you create cinematic text-to-video concepts just by typing out whatever you're imagining. Kling AI is incredible. It actually takes your static images and adds dynamic, realistic motion to them. And EDO is a fantastic option for high-quality, free image generation. It's perfect for YouTube thumbnails or blog graphics. The old creative barriers? They're completely gone.
All right, on to Section 4, AI for ultimate productivity, automating your daily workflows.
Honestly, this might be the most powerful category because these tools run silently in the background, handling all those tedious, repetitive tasks that just eat up your valuable time. Let's start with your meetings. Fireflies and Fathom are automated AI meeting note takers. These tools literally just join your video calls silently, transcribe everything, and then use AI to summarize the entire conversation and extract actionable notes. You will never have to manually write down a meeting recap or stress about missing a key detail ever again.
Now, what if you want to build custom software, but you have zero coding skills? With Lovable, you just describe the app or the CRM system you want in plain English. The AI acts as your personal developer, writes all the complex code behind the scenes, and then you just deploy a working prototype instantly. This is massively empowering for non-technical folks who want to build powerful applications just by chatting with an AI.
Of course, to truly unlock productivity, your apps have to talk to each other. Enter the automation giants, Zapier, Make, and N8N. Zapier is super beginner-friendly. It lets you set up simple triggers, like automatically saving an email attachment straight to a specific Google Drive folder. Make gives you this beautiful visual automation builder for more complex workflows. And N8N provides really advanced control for technical users. These tools basically create a seamless flow of data across your entire digital life.
And for those of you tackling really complex problems, we have DeepSeek. This tool focuses heavily on advanced logic. It retains what's called long context reasoning, which basically means it doesn't lose the plot or forget earlier steps when you're working through a massive, multi-step business problem or an advanced coding session. When you need a serious, heavy-lifting ally that won't hallucinate, DeepSeek is your answer.
And finally, Section 5, Final Summary, Building Your AI Arsenal.
We have definitely covered a lot of ground today, and it's time to map out exactly where you should start. Here's your cheat sheet. Seriously, feel free to grab a screenshot right now. If your workflow demands research, reach for Notebook LM so you can talk directly to your PDFs. If you're focused on writing, especially with massive files, Claude is your best bet for handling long documents. Need presentations? Gamma's going to give you instant slide decks. And for ultimate productivity, let Zapier automate your repetitive day-to-day tasks.
But as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one absolutely crucial piece of perspective. AI is an assistant, not your replacement. Your judgment is still the final decision maker. Look, these tools are going to drastically multiply your output and save you hundreds of hours, but they are not operating on autopilot. Human creativity, your critical thinking, and your verification, those remain the absolute keys to success in this new landscape.
So here is my final piece of advice for you. Please, do not try to learn all of these in one day. That is a guaranteed recipe for burnout. Instead, take a look at your workflow right now. What is the one task that is eating up most of your time? Start with the one problem you want to solve today. Pick the specific tool we just discussed for that problem and integrate it into your life.
Once you master one, you can move on to the next. And before you know it, you'll be light years ahead of the curve. The real question isn't whether AI is going to change your industry. It's what you're going to build with your new superpowers once it does. So, if you found this explainer helpful, please hit that subscribe button for more AI tools, productivity tips, and practical tutorials every single week. There is so much more to explore, and I literally cannot wait to help you build the ultimate digital toolkit. See you next time.